Hotels for Homeless is a movement that we've started at Maiden Voyage to simply help the homeless sector by getting the hotels involved. And it's a very, very simple idea whereby hotels will donate any unwanted products that they might have, such as duvets, pillows, any furniture, lamps, mattresses, beds, whatever it might be, when they're doing a refurb or just doing a refresh, and donating that to a local homeless shelter. I stay in a lot of beautiful hotels around the world, but also in a lot of the cities that I'm staying in, I see a lot of homeless people. And just one day I thought, how wonderful would it be if I could just take a homeless person, check them into a hotel for a night, give them a chance for a clean bed, some clean sheets, to have a bath, some warm food and get their clothes cleaned and just give them a fresh start for the next day. And I know that's a really utopian view that's probably not going to happen. So I was just thinking about ways that we could get the hotel sector and the homeless sector more involved with each other. Hotels for Homeless actually got started when I was volunteering for a homeless shelter, and I was just assisting people with CVs and interview training and so on. And one day somebody said to me within the shelter, "You work with hotels, don't you? Can you get us some duvets?" It was coming into winter. And I reached out to one of our hotels, which was actually Alton Hall in Leeds, and they donated a bunch of duvets and pillows to Calderdale Smart Move, where I was volunteering, and the scheme just got going.
So we've been working with Maiden Voyage for a number of years now, and it was through our close working relationship that actually I was introduced to Hotels for the Homeless. So we had a very large-scale refurbishment a couple of years ago, and we had a number of pieces of furniture that were surplus to requirements and could no longer be utilised. So rather than putting it to landfill, we decided to have the charity benefit from that. So every couple of weeks, as we took more bedrooms off and refurbished them, we had vans arriving and collecting the furniture, and we're delighted that we were able to send the furniture to those that are maybe not as advantageous as ourselves. And it's great that it's a local charity as well, because we do actively promote working with local charities, and I'm very happy to support them. It's certainly something that I would encourage other hotels to get involved in. At the end of the day, quite often we do have pieces of furniture that we can no longer utilise, and rather than just for those pieces of furniture going to landfill, actually we're doing two things that are positive. We're stopping more rubbish, and we're also making sure that people that aren't as fortunate as ourselves are actually benefiting from it.
Calderdale Smart Move, we've been established 20 years now, and basically our role is to actually help homeless people and vulnerably housed people into accommodation. So when a client's referred to us, they've actually got nothing, no property, no possessions. So basically is what we do, we source accommodation. If it's in the private rented sector, we actually pay for the bond, because obviously they've not got the means to move into the accommodation. We then offer them one-to-one support for a period of 12 months in order for them to maintain that particular tenancy. On top of the housing, we've actually got an education centre where we teach people basic life skills really. Some of the courses that we've got on today include positive parenting, basic IT skills and literacy. If we can, we actually try and find furniture for the accommodation, because if you can imagine how depressing it is if you move into your property on day one and you've got no possessions. So as you can see behind me, we actually try and find a food starter pack, some hygiene goods, and if we can actually source furniture and utensils and cooking equipment, we do that as well. We've got a great track record in helping people. For example, over the last 12 months, we've supported 450 people, and 95% of them are still in accommodation 12 months later. Yeah, Maiden Voyage have been absolutely superb with us. They've offered corporate volunteering, whereby clients have had one-to-one help in job searching, which was absolutely fantastic. And also they actually put us in touch with the hotel Alton Hall in Leeds, and basically Alton Hall donated all the old beds, the old wardrobes and the bedside cabinets. At any one time, Smart Move support 155 people, and if I told you that Alton Hall alone donated 88 items, which enabled 88 clients to actually receive furniture. As I said previously, when clients come to us, they've got nothing. So the engagement of these hotels is absolutely fabulous for us. If any other hotels would like to engage in this sort of activity to help vulnerable people, please get in touch with Maiden Voyage. We really are grateful in the third sector, the charity sector, for all the help we can get. So please get involved.
So if you would like to get involved in Hotels for Homeless, then simply just contact your local homeless shelter and see if they can take anything that you've got that you don't need anymore. Of course, please keep really well engaged with us. We're going to be promoting all the hotels that are supporting Hotels for Homeless on our hashtag Hotels4Homeless and also on our website. Thank you.